Hi friends, I am Solomon Amedu and I am pleased to welcome you on this channel. In this video, I am going to talk about exoplanets and I welcome you to join me as we explore the concept of exoplanets. Now, exoplanets, also called the extrasolar planets, are planets which orbit stars outside our own solar system. As we all know, our solar system consists of the Sun, which is a main sequence star, the 8 major planets that orbits the Sun in elliptical orbits, and then of course some other objects or bodies which are called the asteroids, the comets, the meteors. These are objects that orbit the Sun, all in elliptical orbits. Now, just as the 8 planets and these other objects orbit the Sun, other stars which we can see in the night skies has been shown to have their own planets which orbit them. And these other planets that orbit stars outside our own solar system are what we call exoplanets, or also called the extrasolar planets. However, it has also been observed that not all exoplanets have stars that they orbit. Some exoplanets actually wander off in space without being bounded or attached to any star in particular. And these exoplanets are also called the rogue planets. Now, why are we fascinated with exoplanets? Why are we interested in studying exoplanets? Now, part of the fascination with exoplanets stems from the fact that the astronomers studying life elsewhere, the astrobiologists, they have looked at the possibility of life existing elsewhere. As we know, so far the Earth has been the only planet that is known to harbor life. And with the discovery of exoplanets, the question of whether is it possible to find life elsewhere, is it possible that we might find life in these exoplanets, this question naturally stirs up the curiosity and it's responsible for driving more interest into the study of exoplanets. Now, the existence of life in these other stars are determined by what we call the habitable zones. Each orbit of planets within the stars have a region which is called the habitable zone. Now, the habitable zone are regions that have the possibility of having the ingredients for sustaining life. Ingredients such as water, liquid water, and then some gases like methane. So each stars have a region whereby these ingredients of life are most likely to be found. The same scenario is also observed in our own solar system. So the Earth is actually known to exist within the habitable zone of the solar system. So the astronomers, the astrobiologists, exploring for the possibility of life elsewhere, are looking for the habitable zones in these exoplanets and studying them to know whether there is a possibility of finding life out there. Now, that leads us to what are the methods of detecting exoplanets. Now, there are two main methods of detecting exoplanets. The first one is the direct imaging, while the second one is what we call the indirect method. Now, the direct imaging involves trying to make an image of the star, to try to get a direct image of the planets. Now, however, this method suffers from serious drawback, and the reason being that the star, being much more brighter than the planet, will of course overshadow the discovery of the planets. The glare from the star will tend to wash out the image of the planet. So this method is not reliable, and that leaves us with other possibilities, which is the indirect method. And the indirect methods include the transit method, the Doppler method, or what we call the radial velocity method. Then we have the transit time variation, we have the transit duration variation, we have the polarimetry, we have the astrometry method, we have other methods like gravitational microlensing, and so on.